For a look at current conditions in downtown Sioux City, we head on over to meteorologist Elisa Raffa. What's it looking like out there, Elisa?
Good morning, Jess. It is drizzling out here. We are seeing a few raindrops come down. It's kind of a light mist. So out your window, you're thinking, what are they talking about? Doesn't look like anything's going on. But the trick here with this system is it's freezing on contact with the ground. So it may not look like anything is happening really in the air, not like when we see blizzard conditions out there, but it is freezing on contact on the sidewalk. I'm standing on some ice around me. The streets this morning were doing okay. There is some ice though on the sidewalk. I almost fell multiple times this morning. So definitely things that we want to keep an eye on throughout the day. As far as temperatures, it is a little bit chilly out here. There is a bit of a wind chill, but the temperatures won't plummet today, and that's why we're going to see ice instead of snow. So temperatures won't really be the thing to battle with today. It's going to be these icy conditions on the sidewalks and the streets. An update on what to expect. Scott, what do you have in the Weather Center?
Thank you very much. Speaking of icing, meteorologist Elisa Raffa, she is outside braving the elements, and she's going to tell us what the level of icing is where she's at. What do you see, Elisa?
Well, Fred, the first thing I want to say is listening to that forecast, 40s and sunshine sounds great by the middle of this week, and it will be much different than we've seen right now. We are seeing some icing out here. I do have my ruler. I've been poking around at spots, but it's not enough to measure yet, although we will see it accumulate, as you just heard from Chief Meteorologist Fred Hexham. We will see it accumulate throughout the afternoon. Right now, I am seeing a drizzle. There is some raindrops coming down here and a mist. So looks could be deceiving here. You look out your window, you're like, oh, it's just drizzling. It's not a big deal. But what's happening is it is freezing on contact with the ground here. There are some icy spots. Has taken a toll on me slipping out here a few times. And the streets are icy too. So again, you want to heed the warnings. It doesn't seem like, oh, there's not going to be a lot of ice. It's just a few tenths of an inch. But a few tenths of an inch is a lot of ice. So please heed those warnings. Now, a great way for you to stay communicated with us throughout this event is through our new KCAU weather app called Storm Pins. You could plop a picture in there of any ice or any damage, and it's a great way for you to communicate with us and for us to share it with Siouxland. Tornadoes, hail, wind damage, blizzard conditions, even beautiful sunsets. Siouxland gets it all. And now there's an even easier way to share your weather photos and storm reports. It's a new KCAU9 weather app called Storm Pins. Pin your photos, share your reports, and see them on air right here on KCAU9. Here's how it works. Take a picture of your weather scene. Put a caption. Select your location and weather pin. And upload. Then you can see your photo pinned to the map and on the feed. Other users can like and comment on photos too. You can post pictures from a beautiful day to flooding, an icy scene, or tornado damage. Post storm reports to inform others of what's going on, and so that our team of meteorologists can take your reports on air. Now, with this interactive technology, our team of meteorologists can pick photos to use in KCAU9 Weathercast. If your photo is picked, you'll get an email notification so you know to tune in. If our weather team needs storm reports from a certain area, we can email you to see what's going on in your backyard. KCAU Storm Pins. It's a new, easy, and interactive way to get your weather online and on air. You can download it now in the Apple Store and Google Play. Please send us your pictures throughout the day today, whether it's some icing on the trees or any trees that may be down. Please do so safely, though. Make sure you're safe to take that picture, but send them to us and we'll get to share them with you on air and online right here on KCAU. Scott has an update on what to expect for this afternoon. Scott, what's going on in the Weather Center?
Thanks. Let's send things outside to meteorologist Elisa Raffa. She's had live updates all morning on those slick road conditions. Elisa?
Good morning, Scott. First off, great to hear 40s and sunshine, much different than we're dealing with this morning. So we'll get to that later in the week. But for right now, it is slick out here. Looks could be deceiving. We're only getting a little bit of a freezing drizzle and some freezing mist, but we are coating that on the sidewalks and the streets here. I don't know if you can tell from the way that I'm sliding my feet, but it is icy out here. I've been sliding around all morning. So again, just please take caution on that. Any sidewalks that are not treated, any streets that are not treated will be slippery and slick. We're already hearing reports of accidents. Transit is closed. Schools are closed. There's a reason why they're closing. It's going to be dangerous out there today. Now, accumulation of ice doesn't look like to be too much right now. But I do have my ruler ready to measure accumulation because, as Scott was just saying, we will see it accumulate up to 1/4 of an inch in the metro and even more than that for areas south and east. So that is significant ice. It may not seem like a lot on the ruler, but that's significant ice and will cause traffic problems throughout the days today. So please stay safe and heed those warnings. An update back in the Weather Center with Fred. Fred, how's it looking?
Well, Elisa, I think